morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the South England Orange and Yellow Regional Finals results announcement.
I'm Jen Bourne, CEO of Solutions for the Planet.
And I'm Jamie, Solutions for the Planet Associate.
Between September 2019 and February 2020, 3,800 people across the UK started thinking about issues that mattered to them. In teams, they came up with hundreds of new ideas they believed could have a really positive impact on the world. In March 2020, a global pandemic changed the way we were living. Schools, businesses, shops, leisure centres were closed. 56 teams of young people refused to give up on their ideas. They dug deep, despite being separated from their teams by distance, despite having to manage their time differently, having to share access to the internet and computers with other people at home, or not even having access at all. 45 of those teams, 150 people, managed to complete well over 600 pieces of amazing work. I'm sure you've guessed by now who I'm talking about. It's you, our Big Ideas regional finalists. Champions, all of you.
We will shortly be announcing the results for both of yesterday's regional finals. But first, I want to explain what will happen after today. We now have 39 teams competing in 7 regional finals taking place across the UK in this year's virtual Big Ideas competition. Just 10 of those teams will win a place in the Big Ideas competition national final. Now, the final's currently due to take place at the Houses of Parliament in London on the 18th of November. Obviously, with social distancing measures likely to continue, that may well change, and we will keep you teams and your schools posted and up to date with what's happening with the final.
So 7 out of those 10 final places will automatically go to the teams that win first place at each of our 7 regional finals. The remaining 3 places will be awarded once all of our regional finals have taken place. We call these the wild cards. So today, the teams that we announce as our first place winners for the Orange and Yellow South England regional finals will definitely be invited to the final. However, all of the remaining teams are still in with a chance, and we will announce our 3 wild cards on Monday the 13th of July, live on our YouTube channel, also on our website, and of course, we'll let your schools know directly too.
It's been such an incredible year for Solutions for the Planet. The main reason that it's been so special is because of the amazing dedication and passion that you have all shown in wanting to continue taking your ideas forward despite the challenges you've all faced because of lockdown. And we really hope that you will all continue to take your ideas forward far, far beyond the competition. Now, there's no two ways about it. This year's competition has been tougher than ever before. We've had a phenomenal amount of work submitted to the competition, and the standard of that work has just been mind-blowing, way beyond what any of us could have expected under the circumstances. Now, that made it an extremely tough job for our judges. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the judges who've given their time this year. More illustrious judging panels you really couldn't wish to find.
We'd also like to thank our partners, Tarmac, iGEM, SGM, Mears Group, Northern Gas Networks, and local partner Kongsberg Automotive for supporting the programme this year, especially when they've had such challenging times themselves to deal with during the coronavirus. Our business partners have also provided a number of the fantastic mentors who have supported you on the forum on our website while you've been tackling these challenges. So a huge thanks to those amazing mentors. We've also had mentors from the community, old friends of Solutions for the Planet, and some incredible new supporters of the programme this year. Thank you all. Another massive thank you as well must go to your schools, and especially the teachers that have supported you in developing your big ideas. The time and energy that they have put into working with you and us goes above and beyond. If any of you teachers are watching, you are absolute heroes to us. Also, to anyone at home who has helped you along the way, carers, parents, friends, pets, reassuringly, thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you all, the virtual Big Ideas competition simply would not have been possible this year.
Now, it's so important to us at Solutions for the Planet that you all go forward from the regional finals with your heads held high and with a renewed commitment and passion for your big ideas. Your big ideas have not come this far without being exceptionally good, and we can't wait to hear about how you all move forward with them.
So, the time has come. We are going to announce the results of the Orange Regional Final first, followed by the Yellow Regional Final. We will announce the runner-up, followed by the first place winner of the Regional Final, and then we will share the judges' highlights for each team taking part. Because the Solutions team have worked so closely with all the Big Ideas teams this year, we took the decision that none of the Solutions team would sit on any of our judging panels for the first time ever. So all the comments that you're about to hear come directly from our judges. On that note, I will hand over to Jamie to announce the results of the virtual Big Ideas competition South England Orange Regional Final that took place yesterday morning.
Thank you, Jen. I've suddenly got really nervous. The judges were absolutely glowing with praise for all of our teams at yesterday's South England Orange Regional Final. Jamie, Lee, Gareth and Imogen, our incredible judging panel, had a really tough job at the end of the day and spent a long time discussing all of the teams that we'd seen, as well as recounting some of their highlights from the day, and there were plenty of those. The ideas in the Orange Regional Final were all so different, and the judges said that every team was a credit to their schools and themselves. So you should all be very proud. The judges did finally make a decision. So, to our runner-up, with a great catchy slogan, good branding, this team was so passionate about the issue they were tackling and really wanted to see their product making a change. They went above and beyond in their marketing and on social media. The judges said it was an out there, crazy idea, but with a really good thought process behind it. They thought about the sustainability aspect of their idea and merchandising too. The judges said they seem to have taken sustainability to their core. They weren't just ticking a box. So our runner-up for the South England Orange Regional Final is Bebots from Mayfield School in Portsmouth. Well done.
Well done.
And so to our winner. The judges said the fact that they had thought about how their idea fits into the curriculum and helps with STEM careers really set them apart. You don't just buy your own turbine, you make it in class, and you enjoy it so much, you'll want to go into a STEM career. The effort that they put into their challenges was incredible. Their animation was fantastically creative. Their quiz was outstanding, and they had excellent referencing throughout their big idea. So our winner in the South England Orange Regional Final is Minibines from Cams Hill School in Fareham. Congratulations. Now, in no particular order, I do want to read the judges' comments for our other amazing Orange Regional finalists. Waste Recyclers from Mayfield School in Portsmouth. The judges loved that they weren't competing with other people. They were all about collaboration, which was such a nice sentiment. The judges could really see this working in schools. It's achievable with the ability to roll out the scheme soon and with immediate impact. They loved the slogan. They commented on the strong teamwork. One judge said, "I can really see this as something that schools could do within eco schools. It fits their programme and keep Britain tidy really nicely." So Waste Recyclers, do get in touch with us for an introduction to that judge, because they were very interested in your idea. Tico from Priory School in Portsmouth. The judges were hugely impressed by these extremely confident, animated future businesswomen. They knew the specific details of their product and its future impact. They were very honest, very engaging, and really made the judges want to continue on the journey with them. Their passion came through, their tenacity, facing all the challenges that they'd come up against in developing their idea. The judges said the idea has the potential to be something they could do within the wider community, so with local fishermen, local companies, etc., which could really bring the community together. So well done to Tico. SOA from Oaks Park High School in Ilford, East London. This was an amazingly creative idea to deal with a huge problem that needs solving. It made all of the judges want to go away and do further research. They showed the judges they weren't afraid to tackle big challenges. And they wrote at the end of their submission, "It's inspiring all young people to get actively engaged." SOA also created a prototype that really brought their big idea to life for the judges. And finally, Soundy from Cams Hill School in Fareham, who received a special commendation from the judges. They did an exceptional Q&A session, confident, knowledgeable, charismatic. They put a lot of thought into their idea and the different ways they could use it, and they'd really thought about the sustainability of the materials for their product. They identified smart, short and medium-term goals. They also developed their idea further through industry response that they'd had. They'd shown excellent research skills, such great curiosity, researching higher level science. In fact, and I quote the judges, "They blew us away with their research." So well done to all of our teams, to our runners-up, Bebots, and to our winners in the South England Orange Regional Final, Minibines.
Rapturous applause, well done. The crowds are going wild, well done.
So that brings the Orange Regional Final results to an end. I'll now hand over to Jen for the results of the Yellow Regional Final.
Thank you, Jamie. Well, I have to say that the judges in the Yellow Regional Final felt very similarly. Megan, Dave and Kofi were so impressed with the way all of the teams presented themselves and and presented their big ideas to the judges, answering questions so articulately throughout all of the presentations. It was really phenomenal. Likewise, they had an incredibly tough decision, a massive diversity of ideas and incredible work submitted, but they did come to a final decision. So the runner-up team from the yellow South England regional final had come up with a solution that looked at using natural waste, a natural waste product, to solve a plastic waste problem. They'd thought about potential setbacks with some fantastic thinking around the circular economy as well. The judges thought this idea was just brilliant and could slice its way into a niche market. So our runner-up in the yellow regional final was the root problem from Oaks Park High School in Ilford, East London. Well done, the root problem. And now on to our winning team, the team that came first place in the yellow regional final. With sustainability embedded throughout their business plan, this team had also thought about how they can be cost effective. They were confident, knowledgeable about both their problem and the solution, laser focused on meeting the customer needs, and more than that, had a desire to delight their customers. They had developed a prototype and reached out to one of their mentors contacts to get their product reviewed, a brave move. They said in their business plan, their big idea was about redefining beauty as something other than Facetune, but instead the support and kindness of oneself. So our winning team was Beautiful from Priory School in Portsmouth.
Congratulations.
Well done, Beautiful. Now, in no particular order, I'm going to share the feedback and comments on the other teams in our amazing yellow regional final. So first up, Meat Free May from Nailsea School in Nailsea, would you believe? Love the recipe book idea. You were looking at educating people on the importance of this issue and raising awareness, as well as encouraging people to take action, which is just fantastic. What makes a campaign successful is the ability to drive ongoing change. And whilst Meat Free May was a campaign based in May, the teams had also thought about driving that change throughout the year. A fantastic creative contribution in their work and an amazing animation with a clear explanation of how methane from cows impacts on global warming. And one of the judges had already changed their eating habits because of it. That's exactly what we want to see. So well done, Meat Free May. Put a Stop to Plastic from Nailsea School. The judges said that successful entrepreneurs are those who identify a problem around them and find a solution to it. And that is exactly what this team has done. They were specific to an issue. Their issue was crisp packets, littering around crisp packets. They had developed a fantastic quiz, which when you did it, if you got a question wrong, it sent you all the way back to the beginning, a bit like if you land on a snake in Snakes and Ladders. And that happened to many of our judges, and in fact, many of the Solutions for the Planet team quite a few times when we were doing that quiz. So well done for that. Put a Stop to Plastic. And last but by no means least, we have Hydro Cleaner from Camshill School in Fareham, with a special commendation from the judges. The judges recognised that it is particularly difficult to make a prototype when you're putting together an engineering solution, as it takes time and resource to create. However, Hydro Cleaner had a fantastic animation to explain how their product worked. How the world tackles plastic is a global challenge, which takes a lot of ambition and creativity in a solution. The judges loved the tagline, "Make the world greener with the hydro cleaner." A fantastic concept and very unique idea. That brings us to the end of our Yellow Regional final results. Congratulations to all of our teams, to our runner-up, the Root Problem, and to our winner, Beautiful. Moment round of applause.
Well done. I have to say, the judges also commented yesterday on how amazing it was that everyone, we've said this before, but that everyone's done this from home in lockdown for the last 2 months, with social distancing just easing now. So we were meeting a lot of teams still, meeting them from home. We had a couple of teams that managed to be kind of socially distanced together in school. But a lot of teams, we had people in their individually, but still managing to work beautifully as teams on the call.
Yeah, I have to agree from our side as well, Jamie. You know, from those of us that have Zoom calls, I think we're all getting quite familiar with being on Zoom or on different platforms where we can talk to each other. It's sometimes difficult that you talk over each other, but the professionalism with which these young people were, you know, directing the questions, deciding who was going to speak so confidently, you know, I think we've got a lot to learn from them, to be honest. And in our regional final, we did have a couple of technical challenges for our teams as well, which was just so impressed at the flexibility and the calmness and patience which they all showed.
The lack of nerves. I mean, we'd been told that a couple of teams were nervous before coming into it, but you genuinely wouldn't have known it meeting any of the teams. The confidence that people presented with, and the charisma, it was completely joyous yesterday. So yeah, we were blown away again.
So thank you all, and thank you Jamie for that. Before we close, I want to finish with one final thank you, and that, teams, is to you. The future looks bright and hopeful, with so many responsible, intelligent, creative young citizens like you coming up with such amazing solutions for our planet, and most importantly, making themselves heard. Whether you choose to go into an engineering or science career or something totally different, we hope that you continue to use the key skills and knowledge, including your amazing teamwork, that you've developed on the Big Ideas programme, and keep telling us and everyone around you what you think. Your voice is so important. And we would love you at Solutions, we'd love you to keep in touch with us and let us know how your big idea is going along.
And even if your big idea doesn't go through to the final, that doesn't mean that it might not be the best solution for the planet yet. And if you believe in your big ideas as passionately as you've shown us that you do over the past 2 months, there's no reason why we shouldn't see all of these big ideas continuing to develop going forwards. Now, alongside the talent and creativity that you've all clearly got, it takes passion, determination, dedication, and a huge belief in yourself and your ideas to carry them forward and bring your vision to life. So keep working towards that vision and keep believing in the power of your big idea to change the world. We do, and we can't wait to hear about all of you achieving this. You are all just brilliant, brilliant people.
So thank you all for joining us today. Don't forget to tune in on the 13th of July to find out if you are one of our wildcard finalists. We will also be announcing a special celebration event for all of our regional finalist teams. We just couldn't resist it because you've all done so fantastically well this year. At that event, you'll have a chance to see the incredible work that some of the other teams have done this year. And we may be handing out some special awards. We'll see. So keep an eye on our website and social media for that. Congratulations again to our winners today, Minnie Bynes and Beautiful, and our runners-up, and to all of the teams for the phenomenal work that you've done this year. Take care of yourselves and see you soon.
Solutions for the Planet is a great opportunity and a great platform for you to share your ideas, and maybe if you're hiding away, the world may not be as great as you hope, because this is all about solving problems on this planet.